When you look at this squad, is it easy to pick the squad in the sense that it's just trying to get a rhythm and a platform going forward now for the...
Exactly that. Just trying to get a little bit of familiarity. Most of this same old faces in the squad again. They'll get used to me, I'll get used to them. So no, I look forward to 2 good games.
There's no Charlie Mulgrew. What's the thinking behind that?
Charlie's injured. He's picked up a hamstring injury. That's ruled him out. Obviously Stuart Finley's injured as well. So chance for Liam to come back in, Liam Cooper and Scott McKenna. So 2 out, 2 in at centre back.
Johnny Russell's on the off season with the MLS, but I know he's back in the country. Was there a temptation to play him, or do you have to give him a race?
He hasn't done any training, Johnny. He picked up a little injury at the end of the season, and he hasn't got a club, so he hasn't been working, and he's not available for selection.
Looking at some of the other guys that haven't made it in terms of Kieran Tierney, what's the situation?
Kieran's got an ongoing issue that Arsenal are keen to address in the next international break, and Arsenal asked us not to select him. So, yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. It's obviously frustrating for Kieran as well, but we have good cover in that position.
You've got the good cover, but the longer it goes, though, it's as if every time an international comes around that there's always some issues. Is that annoying, or is that something?
There's always issues, I think, when it comes round to squad selection and people in the squad, people not in the squad. I'm learning on the job, and not to read too much into squad selection or team selection, not to think about it too much until you've actually got the players there in camp.
How do you deal with that, Steve, when you're keen to get one of your lads in, but the club says...
I have to focus on the players that come. You know, my job is to try and build a squad that comes committed, 100% committed, everyone committed, ready to come here and do their best for their country, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Keen to get Stephen Naismith back involved, even though he's obviously not played a lot of football.
No, he hasn't had much game time, but he's a good professional, Stephen. I had a good conversation with him yesterday. He assures me that his fitness is good, he's been working hard on it. He obviously got some minutes on the pitch in the semi-final at the weekend, and he expects to start the next game, so hopefully he can add something to the squad.
So the pitch just being Saturday and Tuesday, how much are you looking forward to getting that extra bit of time with the players on the training pitch before the game?
Yeah, you get extra time, but I think there's 6 or 7 of the squad that will be involved in Sunday matches, so you don't really get that much coaching. I'm not talking about coaching time. The time on the training pitch will be vital. We'll probably get about 4 training sessions that we can use to try and bed down and nail down the ideas that we want to put forward.
Has that been hard to strike up a rhythm when you've been in training and you've played at different times, different loading?
Yeah, but it's just the way it is. It's modern football. You have to adjust and adapt and just make the most of the situation.
Steve, did Robert Snodgrass' decision to retire take you by surprise?
Not really, because obviously I've had a few conversations with Robert before he came back into the squad, and I know what his thoughts are. He phoned me the night before he announced his decision to retire. We had a good conversation, wished each other well, and we have to move on.
Because he just recently managed to get him back in the fold, and then he's suddenly back out.
Yeah.
That's why people might be questioning what's happened.
No, nothing happened. Robert just decided that he wanted to focus on his club career. He wants to play more often for West Ham, and he decided that the best way to do that would be to retire from international football, so we wish him well.
Were you intending to pick him for this doubleheader? Had he not?
Well, it doesn't really matter, does it, because he's retired. So
one of the claims was that he was not going to play against San Marino, and perhaps wasn't going to be picked for the squad. Can you give us clarity on that?
There's nothing really to discuss on the issue. Robert made the decision to retire, and that's it. Like I say, we wish him well.
Lee Griffiths still out. Have you had any conversations with him?
No, I haven't had any conversations with Lee. Obviously, I had a difficult time recently, Lee, and he has to get back training and playing.
In terms of the 2 games ahead, are we using them to experiment a little bit?
No experiments, just trying to build a team that understands what they're trying to do on the pitch, and a successful team. 2 good matches, 2 matches that we look to win. We want to nail down 3rd position in the group, which is where we were seeded, and that would be the sort of minimum requirement now.
Steve, you talk about aiming for that third place win with 2 matches, but how much will you be keeping an eye on a possible opponent, Bulgaria, Israel, for the playoff in March?
Well, personally, I won't be keeping too much an eye on them because I'll be concentrating on our group. But we'll have scouts out watching any potential opponents.
Steve, how pleasing is it when you guys like Ryan Jack come out saying he's playing probably the best football of his career at the moment?
Yeah, good. Saw his goals against Ross County. I thought he was good again in the game at the weekend. So he's in good form, Ryan. Stuart Armstrong's managed to force his way back into the Southampton team. So Scott McTominay's getting good praise down south. John McGinn. So listen, we've got lots of good players playing well for their clubs, and hopefully they can bring that to the international stage.
Do you have to have a conversation with the managers and think that clubs like Celtic and Rangers, when they've got quite a hectic schedule, when you think of domestic, European and now international as well?
No, I haven't had any conversations with either Neil or Stephen, but I'm sure I know what I'm doing, and I'll look after the players the best I can.
Steve, you talk about the strength you have in midfield. It is possibly the strongest department. Have you considered altering formation to get as many midfielders on the pitch as possible?
I think I played with 3 the last time. 3's pretty much a standard midfield. You could probably go to 4 if you wanted. But I have my way of playing. I have the way that I want the team to play. It's up to the midfield players to put themselves forward and get their way into the team. Whether I play with 3, 4, not sure I'd play with 5. Not sure I'd play with 6, 7 or 8. So, I'm quite happy with the formation that we try to play.
You mentioned Kieran Tierney with an ongoing issue, Steve. Do you know what the issue is?
Yeah, I think that's a question for Arsenal.
Ollie McCartney's had some off-field issues. Do you speak to him? Does that come into your thinking, or is it just a case of what he can do on the field?
For me, I have to concentrate on what he's doing on the field more than what he's doing off the field. But I'm sure if I get a chance, we'll have a little chat.
Steve, Kieran, is that a conversation that you have with Arsenal manager? How does that dialogue happen?
No, it just comes through on the fitness of duty forms.
Do the players need any more motivation for these games, and the fact that they have the potential to play their way into the 2 massive games that are there for March?
I'm not sure. Always, when you sit here and ask about motivation, I think the honour of playing for your country should be motivation enough every time you're selected.
How important are these games to you, bearing in mind you mentioned it yourself, you want to finish in third?
They're important because I'm a professional and I like to win football matches. So I want to win both matches, and I want to go into the March playoff games in a good place.